like what you saying. Wrong. She get wicked. Yeah.
GMB TV, nigga. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Damn! It's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Boom!
Like Allen Iverson, I play to win. With so much ice, they think I played in a stadium. I let that easy money slide like an ATM. And now it's grown man business, about to touch them M's. Come again.
Gzzz, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. And yo, did you see that? Did you see that? Look, 40 people run up in the Louis V store, smash and grab. You already know they grabbing bags, they grabbing everything. They cleared the whole front room out ASAP. ASAP. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, that's out in San Francisco, man. You know, I just wanted to show that video because, you know, it's up outside. It's a lot of shit going on outside right now. You feel what I'm saying? And, that, you know, that's the high end. That's Louis V. They grabbing suitcases, bag, everything out of there. You know, the scarves is like 1,000. You feel what I'm saying? It's the fucking Louis V store downtown. I think it was downtown San Fran. You know, crazy. But, you know, I have to give a big shout out to the police officers that held their composure. Now, mind you, you know, they fucked that car up. I know that car was thinking like, damn, I didn't steal nothing. Bro, that shit look like Grand Theft Auto. That looked like, yo, bro, that's crazy. But what I'm saying is they didn't shoot one shot. So salute to them for pulling the nightsticks out and fucking the car up so bad that they couldn't even pull off and doing what they had to do. And if they was going to subdue and put them, you know what I'm saying, and put them cuffs on them and do what they needed to do, boom. Not one shot. I didn't hear no shots let off. And I can't say what happened after that, but from the video I saw, you feel what I'm saying? Not one shot let off. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. And shout out to everybody else that got away. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm good. I'm good. But I could dig it though. The Louis, what you want to tell me? Yeah, man. You know, I ain't gonna get too far off topic, but I did want to tap in because I saw that. I was thinking like, yo, did y'all see that? Did y'all? Okay, I wasn't sure. I ain't hear nobody talking about it. And I'm thinking like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, imagine that, man. Imagine that, man. The game is, you know, here at Grown Man Been in TV, you already know how we give it up. Multiple angles. So it was just crazy off the rip, but then on a whole nother angle, it's like, yo, you gotta understand, man, when it's hard in the streets, it might be a drought out that mother. You know what I mean? When it's when shit is tough with the pandemic and niggas is trying to figure out this, that, and the third, the poor will definitely eat the rich. The poor will always eventually eat the rich. You feel what I'm saying? That's just an old saying. And it's real. It's real talk. You know, Louis V is made for the wealthy. Louis V is made for the rich. You feel me? You definitely can't have certain things. There's certain things that you gotta be getting money you can't have. It's for the rich. And you know, the rich, they get fat. They forget how it is to be hungry. They forget how it is to be in poverty. They forget how it is to be in the mix. You feel what I'm saying? And they get fat and full. And you know, soon enough, man, the ones that's hungry, you know, the poor, they looking at the rich like a meal, like a big steak. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I saw when I seen all them people running up in there. It was like, whoa, they was reaching for that shit like it was the last, you know, food in the store. Like that shit was crazy. I mean, it's Louis V. It's high-end designs. You know, they do that in there. Gucci, you know, Neiman Marcus. You got to be careful. They, you know, I know they're gonna turn up. They're going to, you know, the streets is alive right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it made me think on a whole nother angle. You know, this is not gonna be a long one. I did just want to tap in with y'all. Y'all already know I was thinking like there's somebody. No, okay, I guess I'm the only one that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Louis V, man. I gotta do better. That shit was crazy. You feel me? The cops, that car, man, I ain't gonna lie, I never seen that shit look like a video game. That shit didn't look real, bro. How they beat that car so fast like that, man. Yeah, so you already know what time it is. It is your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is, man. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. No cut, nothing in it, no preservatives, no extras. You feel me? Nothing stepped on. It's straight pure cut. You already know. You know what I mean? And listen, man, again, the poor will eventually eat the rich. Eventually, the rich starts to look like a plate. You got to be able to play the middle. You got to be able to straddle the fence or get far away. You know what I'm saying? And the way they ran in there, that was, you know, yeah. It is what it is. So you already know what it is. Your boy, Grown Man Business. You can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Gang.